Okay, so my last video cut off. Had to clear some storage so I can do this video, and I just lit my candle. So I'm going to be asking, what's blocking you? How can you get unblocked? And what's the potential outcome? So, spirit guides and ancestors, please give me a message for what's blocking. I don't want to pick those up. Deuteria, I ain't gonna call you Hackworth. You know what I'm saying? We real people now. Anyway, so let's see what's blocking you, girl. What's got you blocked? You had me worried. You know what I'm saying? You've been on my mind. So, growth. All right. And how I do it, I normally recovery. I normally pull, and I'm gonna tell you what these mean, and then I'll gel it all together so you know because that's how you get your message. But I don't want to just be putting down information and you confused about what's going on. Try to make this as personal because this is directed for you. It's not for anybody else. But I also wanted to, try to make it as, accurate as possible in guilt. All right, so the first card you got was growth. And growth, in this sense, is basically saying that it's something you've outgrown. It's something that you need to move on from. It's no longer serving you. And then recovery, it's about this card represents past wounds, fears, things that maybe from childhood wounds, trauma, things that have, caused you or kind of like held you back, things that have always been on in the back of your mind, over the years. And then with impatience, of course, is kind of self-explanatory, but it also says that, when we become impatient, we tend to try to create situations or create a moment, almost like forcing something. And then when you get that outcome for it, then, it's not necessarily what you wanted unless you had to wait. And guilt right here in this sense, this card is about self. It is about doing things for you. It's not feeling guilty for taking that personal time, for taking that time for self, and in times with friends, family, associates, anything, with a job, you may feel guilty for wanting to be selfish and take time for yourself, but at the same time you got those people that don't mind you not taking time for yourself. So that means even more you feeling guilty about something that another person ain't feeling guilty about. So what's blocking you is that you're still holding on to things that no longer serve you, things that have either happened to you as a child, as a young adult, teenager, however. And impatience is what's blocking you, is that you're forcing situations and you're feeling guilty, for not wanting to do those things anymore, even though that you should be doing something for you, that you should be taking time for yourself. So the potential, not the potential outcome, how can you fix it? How can you fix it? How can the chariot fix it? So we got destiny. And destiny is about going after what you want, doing what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? And if it's something you want to do, whether it be singing, whether it be rapping, whether it be something that's dealing with arts, anything like that, I feel like you should go after it no matter what anyone else has to say. What anything is blocking you, because that's what you want to do. So that's what destiny means. And normally, I used to send out like little weekly things through text message. I really wanted to send one to you. But like I said, I didn't know how you would take it. I didn't, necessarily want you to feel any type of way. But like I said, it's been gnawing at me to really do one for you, and to really then you got grief, and it's right under the recovery. You got prayer. So what grief is like sometimes it's like you love something so much, or it could be a person, or it could be a situation, or a situation so much, but it's like that it's time to let it go. And it's also kind of piggybacks off the whole growth thing, outgrowing things, and things that no longer serve you. So with the grief, it's like, yeah, it's painful, it hurts, you know you're gonna miss said person, situation, or people's, however. But at the time, it's like it's gonna be a hard situation. But then you also have prayer, and prayer is about, you know, of course, like I said, self-explanatory prayer. But in this particular deck, the prayer card is saying that, sometimes you have to, give things up to your higher power, whoever that is for you. And then also, it's like whatever it is that you prayed for, you actually have to walk in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ask for things, we pray for things, but we don't ever take action. And sometimes no action is the best action. Sometimes you just have to be still, So, and then your last one for this one, because I pulled 4 cards for each question. Sorry, I be having to quiet myself because my daughter be in the other room, and girl, she be bad as hell. And dissipating, right? So dissipating also, in this one, it's like you may have dreams, you may have aspirations, goals, things that you want to do. Like I said, it kind of ties into the destiny. If it's something that you want to do, go for it. But at the same time, I feel like it's a lot of stuff that you want to do. You talking about it, but you ain't being about it. You talking about it, saying how you gonna do this, how you gonna do that, but you ain't took action on getting that. So it could be a project that you want to start. It could be something that you actually really want to do, but you ain't took no steps. You ain't you haven't taken any steps to really get it, to get it started. You just talking about it. So it'll forever be a dream. It'll forever be an aspiration or a goal, but it can never be met if you don't actually start, taking the necessary steps to actually get there, to actually make it come true, to make it a reality, to make it your destiny. You know what I mean? So for you, what you need to do is start taking action. It's going to be hard to do something for yourself if people may feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, it's not about them. It's about you and about what you want to do. So let's see. And what is the potential outcome? Potential outcome. So you got discovery, right? And discovery, like I said, you got growth, growth, destiny, discovery. Now tell me, when I read this down the line, it's telling you that it's time to let go of things that no longer serve you. It's time to go after what you want, and it's time to discover yourself. It's time to discover who you truly are and what you want to do, and not feeling bad for wanting to do those things for you. And then with this mysticism card right here, sometimes it can be kind of scary. It can kind of be sad, not sad, scary. And it can kind of be kind of like, because this right here looks like a mystery, right? She looks like, I say mysticism. But with this card, it's telling you to trust your intuition, and trust your intuition even if you feel like you don't know what's ahead. You know what I mean? And that's also going into prayer. You got to trust and sometimes know that, okay, what I pray for is going to be answered. My prayers are going to be answered because I have someone higher power, my spirit guides, my ancestors is going to always look out for me. And at the end of the day, I just got to trust in me and myself to know that everything is going to work out for the better. So that the mysticism is trusted in you even when you're not sure what's lying ahead. And then you got despondence. Okay, and this kind of ties into, boom, this dissipating. You see old lady sitting there and she chilling like, oh yeah, you know how folks be telling stories like, yeah, back in my day I was da-da-da this, or I could have been this, and then you ask them why. Well, excuses. And right here, old buddy over here, old girl at the bottom, she looking with the stank doo-doo face like somebody done shit in her Cheerios, and she unhappy, and it's and this is saying that this is some stagnant energy. So it may be something you want to do, or something you're unhappy about, or a situation that you're not happy in. And it's like, at the end of the day, you could change it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be stuck in there, but it's almost like you choose to be stuck. And it's like, I feel like the reason why you choose to be stuck is because of guilt. You know what I'm saying? You feel guilty for one that takes time for yourself, so you have to be stuck in a stank or an unpleasing or unwanting situation because you feel like you're going to hurt somebody else's feelings, or somebody else is going to be mad at you for taking time for yourself. Like, what kind of person gets mad at you for taking time and doing stuff for yourself? But at the end of the day, this also comes into this action. You got to take action as to what it is that you want, and you have to go after what it is that you want. No matter, you got to go after your destiny, because you hold the key to your own destiny. So if it's a situation where it's feeling like it's stagnant, change it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my card's upside down. I'm out here shuffling upside down, girl. And your last card, oh, you saw, I don't know if you saw how that popped out. And then creation. What? Okay, creation. When you see creation, like I just said, you hold the key to your own destiny. You have the key to your own destiny. You can create the life that you want to create. Can't nobody else give you the green light to create the life that you want unless you do it for yourself. Like John Legend said, give me the green light. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go out there and create the life that you want for yourself, and be unapologetic for it, because can't nobody live your life but you. And if you allow people, or you give people the power to tell you how to live your life, then you might as well just take your chest out, take everything, give them everything, and tell them, hey, here's another life to live. You know, live my life for me. Like, nah, create the life that you want. Do what it is that you want to do. Don't feel guilty for it. And at the end of the day, whoever has something to say about it, whoever feels some type of way about it, okay, poof, be gone. Like, it's that simple. I mean, it may be painful, you know what I'm saying, with this grief card. It may be hard. You know, she crying like, oh, dang, that was my dog. Or, oh, dang, that was my homie. But at the end of the day, your homie wasn't doing nothing for you but holding you back. And at the end of the day, when it comes to that growth, you got to grow. And if they ain't trying to grow with you, then sometimes you've outgrown them and you got to let them go. So I think, you know, that was good. And I really hope that you enjoyed this. And I really hope that it was helpful and it gave you some insight on some situations, or a situation, a particular one. And I really hope that, like I said, that I didn't offend, and that, you know, you care to hear more weekly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here charging. This is completely free. This is something that I want to do, something that has been put on my heart, and something that I felt like I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, it's me. You know, unity. We got to keep it all together. We got to, you know, help everybody out. But I'm done talking, because, you know, sometimes I can get a little long-winded. You know, I got anyway, let me stop. But all right, girl, I love you. I hope you have a great holiday, you know, and I hope to hear from you soon. All right, bye.